Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys a very different video than what I would normally make on this channel. Bringing you guys my no money spent guide. Now, this is my first year playing 2K since I want to say 2K17, that I've started my build, created my build, and I haven't spent zero money on NBA 2K. That's right, I've spent $0 on NBA 2K23 as of right now. The time of this video being uploaded, I have no clue when I'm recording. Well, I'm recording this September 16th, but I have no clue when this video will actually get edited and uploaded on the channel, hopefully very quickly. But it is 9/16/2022 right now, and as of today right now, I haven't spent a dime on NBA 2K23. I haven't done this since 2K16, 2K17 was the last year that I grinded a build from scratch with $0, zero money spent on the game. 2K18 I spent money, 2K19, 2K20, 2K21, 2K22, every single 2K since then I've spent money. This is the first year where I haven't spent a single dime still thus far on 2K23, and I plan to I might do a series. I mean, it would have to be worth it because this grind was annoying, but you know what, if this video gets 40 likes, man, if y'all could get me 40 likes on this video, you know what, I will drop a series on this channel, a fresh build, brand new build, 60 overall. I will drop videos, start a series or whatever, showing y'all how to grind, what to do or whatever like that, literally step by step in video form, you know what I'm saying, and grinding out that build right in front of y'all eyes from 60 to 99. So you know, I'm gonna need 40 likes though on this video if y'all guys want to see that on the channel. But anyway, right, this guide is basically for those of y'all who, you know, you don't have the money to buy VC. You know, maybe you don't have a job, you know what I'm saying, maybe you're still in school, maybe your family just don't have it like that, you know what I'm saying, inflation is going crazy, a lot of people lost their jobs because of the you know what, and then you know, so some people just don't want to give 2K more money. You know what I'm saying? You spend $150 on the game, you shouldn't have to spend another $100 to actually play the game or be able to play the game. But that's really what it comes to when it comes to playing 2K online and having your build ready and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So either way, if you guys are just yo, I'm not spending money, I'm not giving 2K any more money, dope, man, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you decide, hey, look, I'm gonna just drop 20 and I still need to grind from a 70, 75 to 99, we got you too. You know what I'm saying? And if you just trying to find a way to grind out more VC or something like that, maybe you got your player leveled up and stuff and you just looking for a quick way to get VC and stuff like that, I'm going to have how to get VC in this guide too, so you might as well just fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So let's just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. I was gonna do this in a text form and upload to the forums and stuff like that, but I figured it would be a lot easier if I do it in video form, because then I can just, you know, let my mind run as I'm giving you guys the tips and typing out or reading out everything that I typed up and stuff like that, written down. And I can, you know, add in little nitpicks and extra things or whatever like that as I'm going along and stuff like that or whatever. It's hard to do that when you're typing something up or writing something or whatever like that. You're trying to squeeze in all the information as much as you can. But it's much easier if you could just, you know, I guess ramble on, I guess you could say, in video format. So the first things first, right? You're gonna make your build or whatever like that. Cool. You know what build you want. I would just recommend that you do research. I would recommend that your first build, you know, first things first, your first build should be a dummy build. Make what you think you want to make, right? Cool. Now, once you make that build, you're gonna start your career, all of that stuff like that. Don't even, you know, you can skip the story. Don't even bother with the story or nothing like that. Make your build, create your build, make sure it's what you want or whatever like that. When you think that that's what you want, immediately go to your player settings or whatever settings it's called, and I want you to and I'm gonna have this on screen as well too. I want you guys to go to your settings or whatever like that, go to your animations and look up your animations, okay? And look up what you can or can't get, because this is going to be one of the guidelines for making your build, because you don't want to make a build and then put this much time into grinding it from scratch with no money spent, no VC. Of course, you know, you ain't spending your hard-earned money, and that's cool, but you're still going to spend a hell of a lot of time grinding this player out, and you don't want to waste all that time for a build that's going to suck, or a build that you're not even going to really like, or a build that you're going to find out is too, you know, short to get contact dunks, or too short to get this jump shot, they're too tall to get these dunks or whatever like that. So what you want to do is go into the animations and look over all the animations, look at the dribble moves and see what the requirements for the dribble moves are that you want. Make sure that you have the jump shot rating that's going to be required for you to get that specific jump shot if you use a player specific jump shot or base. And then you also are going to want to make sure that the layups and all of that stuff, your dunk animations, if you want contact dunks or if you don't want contact dunks, do you want level 2 or level 3 contact dunks? Do you care? Does it matter? You know what I'm saying? And then you also are going to want to do that because you're also going to want to make sure that the badge levels for certain things that you want, you can get. You want to make sure that, oh, well, I didn't put enough badge points in. I could get Hall of Fame posterizer and slithery, but I didn't put enough points where I'm going to be able to get both. So now I have to use extra badge points, or I hope I make it to level 39 to get an extra badge point to put on my build. No, make sure that you created your build, go over it, use that first build as a dummy. Once you have that done with, the first thing and the most important thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find a jump shot. You know, the first thing you want to do is find a decent jumper to start with. And, you know, if you're going to be starting out at a 60 overall, you're kind of assed out because they all pretty much suck. You know, especially since 2K went super pay to win this year with making you need an attribute rating to unlock a player's jump shot. Like, since when did I need an 80 something or 90 something jump shot to use a player? And then the crazy part is the player that they want you to get that jump shot, that rating for their jump shot, like Kobe Bryant, they want you to get an 88.3 in order to use Kobe's jump shot when Kobe probably don't even have an 88.3 in the game. I know like his 2001 or 2002 all-time roster, he doesn't have no damn 88.3, but you know, go figure, for whatever reason they want you to have an 88.3 to unlock his jumper, you know. It's kind of crazy, but that's just an example that I can think of off the top of my head. You know, they also took out, for some reason, you know, they took out all the custom jumpers as well too, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a go-to for a lot of people that remember using 38, using I think it was 25, 3, 98 from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, your first jumper, it won't really matter much, you know, because as you grind your build and you get, you know, your attributes and stuff like that, and you know, spend VC on your player, you're gonna unlock better bases, you're gonna unlock better jump shots and stuff like that. You just need this jumper to be decent for your first 15 to 25, maybe 30 games, because even on easy difficulty, if you mistime the shot bad enough, you're still going to brick, even if you're playing on rookie. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to our third thing, right? Our third most important tip, your settings. What you're going to do is you're going to go to settings, and you're going to make sure that you slide it on down over to rookie difficulty to start out. Even if you're an experienced player, trust me, playing on Hall of Fame at a 60 overall is not fun at all. I tried it for about 5 games, and I was ready to delete 2K23. Like, that's how angry I was. I mean, just playing as a 60 overall in general is not fun on this game, period. But playing at 60 when everybody else is 80s and 90s, and then on top of that, you're putting Hall of Fame difficulty, so you're making yourself even worse and making the CPU even better. It's not fun, and you're not going to make any progress at all. Like, even the best player, I'm telling you, you won't make any progress, and it will be pointless. Like, yeah, you'll get more VC, but you won't be doing anything that'll unlock any VC anyway. You'll just be setting screens and, you know, cutting to the basket, not getting the ball and stuff like that. Like, you'll just basically just be a body on the floor. So there's no point. And then you're going to be so frustrated because you're going to be throwing turnovers, you're going to be getting ripped, that you're going to be ready to turn the game off just like I was. You know what I'm saying? So even going into it, I knew what it was, and I still tried it anyway to try to get VC fast, try to get badge progress fast, and it was just a waste. So regardless of your skill level, start off on rookie, and you'll be able to move around a bit quicker. You know, your player will move faster. You'll be able to hit shots even with a 63 ball or a mid-range shot. You know what I'm saying? I was still shooting in the CPU's face with like a 66 3 ball, just jab stepping, shooting, doing step backs and shooting, like, and I'm greening the shots. Why? Because I'm playing on rookie difficulty. You know what I'm saying? Once you reach a decent overall rating and you have some key attributes upgraded, like you get your 3 to a 70 or your mid-range to a 70, you get your layup to a 65, 70, then we can slowly move the difficulty, you know, setting up some. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start playing on Hall of Fame until I was like a 73 overall. You know what I'm saying? By that point, I had enough, you know, passing upgraded. I had enough shooting upgraded. I had enough ball handling and stuff like that upgraded. And I had put my speed and agility up to like a 75. So I had enough stats in my build where I was able to be decent, not great, not good. I was able to be decent. I was able to grind my playmaking and my defense on Hall of Fame, giving me a little bit more bonus badge points and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might be sooner or later for you. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like you could play at Hall of Fame at a 68 or 67. You know what? Cool. It might be a little later. You might feel like you could play at a Hall of Fame when you get to a 75 or 77. It all comes down to your preference and how you feel with the game. But I'm just telling you to start out with, you're not going to be playing on Hall of Fame at a 60. Like, you can, but it's just going to make your progress even longer. Instead of it taking like 10 games for you to go back to, you know, going up to semi-pro or pro or all-star difficulty, is going to take you an extra 10 to 15 games now because you wasted 10 games playing on Hall of Fame when you could have just been playing on rookie and then jumped to semi-pro and pro and all-star. Now you got to waste 10 games trying to play on Hall of Fame that you didn't get any progress for, and then now you're going to jump back down to rookie and pro and then got to make up those 10 games that you just wasted playing on Hall of Fame. So again, I would just recommend that you ease into the higher difficulties. Like, it's not really a rush, but at the same time, it is a rush. So I get it. You want to hurry up and grind this build out. But I promise you, like I said, I've been grinding since the game came out, and the game dropped on, let me check my calendar really quickly. The game dropped on the 9th, and it is the 16th that I am recording this, September 16th. So it's been like a full week since I recorded this, and I'm already, like I said, I think a 88. Let me check really quickly. I'm a 88 overall. Okay, I'm a 88 overall. I have like max dunking. I have all contact dunk animations, all dunking animations unlocked, all alley-oop contact dunk animations unlocked. You know what I'm saying? I got my playmaking badges maxed out. I have all my badges except for shooting maxed out, and I also have my animations for dribbling and all my animations done or whatever as well. All I need to do is literally just put VC into my player, and I could be a 96 right now. So trust me when I tell you that I've been able to do this with just grinding for a week, and I only play around 4 to 5 hours a day. So you can definitely, if you listen to what I'm saying, you could definitely have this build or your next build grinded and done by a week. Seriously. So now we're going to get into the fourth part of our video, which is like, I just like to call this tips and tricks. This is just what, like the quick tips and stuff like that that's going to help you with grinding your player out quickly, getting your extras and stuff like that, your animations, your VC and stuff like that, or whatever. So now the first things first, right? Make sure you take advantage of the first game you play, okay? The very first career game, you're forced to play against your rival, which is Shep Owens or whatever like that. They're going to force you to play that Summer League game for your very first game. By default, that game is on rookie difficulty. It doesn't matter what difficulty you select after you're done and when they put you in my career and stuff like that, but that very first game that you play, by default, is on the lowest difficulty no matter what. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because you might be on a 60 overall and you be like me. You're like, oh, I don't really want to shoot. I'm just passing the ball. I'm setting screens, just trying to get out of that game. Now, one thing I will say is before you play that game, also make sure you set your settings. Now, I don't know if it matters or not, but you should do this anyway. Make sure your settings is set to 12-minute quarters. I almost forgot to mention that. You in your settings, you want to set your minutes for 12-minute quarters initially because you won't be a starter, which means you won't be getting a lot of minutes. When you set your minutes to 12 minutes, you'll be getting like around maybe 20 in-game minutes, right? Like you'll be getting like around 20 minutes, give or take. If you set your game to 5-minute quarters, you're not going to really get much playing time. You're not going to get any time to get your teammate grade up, which gives you extra VC and stuff like that. So when you first start playing, you want to make sure that you're on 12-minute quarters. And then by the time I would say you're like an 80 overall, you should be moving your thing down to 8 minutes. By the time you're very accustomed to dropping 30, 40 points and you're just grinding out your badges and stuff like that, I can get that the game can get boring when you're just constantly grinding. So what you can do is you can switch your minutes to 8 minutes. I myself do that. I play on 8-minute quarters. Once I get the bulk of my grinding out and I got some badges, I'll switch to 8-minute quarters. And then when I get to the playoffs, I'll switch the playoffs to 5-minute quarters. So I'll play the least amount because you can't skip or ask out of playoff games. You have to play the whole game. Make sure that you're playing on 5-minute quarters just to make that grind a little bit quicker and easier, okay? Now, I say that to say make sure it's on 12-minute quarters because I'm not sure if they put it on 12 minutes by default or not, but mine was on 12 minutes. And take advantage of that first game because for some reason, you get around 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the normal badge progress for that first game. I don't know exactly how much it is, whether it's double or triple the badge progress, but I scored around 74 points. You know, I got bored and I fouled out. You know what I'm saying? And just a heads up, you can't foul out of the first game. Just in case you think that you can foul out or whatever the first game. No, you can't foul out the first game. And I regret not shooting more or scoring more because my friend told me the first game didn't count. But it certainly does. I promise you that Summer League game definitely counts. Your stats count. You do get badge progress and attribute progress. I wish I didn't listen to my friend because he told me some bullshit about how the first game don't count. And I literally wasted, like, I left. Like, I couldn't foul out. It wouldn't skip. I literally left. I went to go fix a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. I was eating, like, a bowl of cereal, watching my guy get, like, his teammate grade go down and get turnovers and stuff. Because I was just like, yo, I don't want to play the rest of this game. I had, like, 74 points by, like, the start of the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of just let it sit there. I was, like, looking at my phone and doing a bunch of other things. But trust me, take advantage of this. You know, if you shoot as many threes as you can, you know, you could drop around easily, like not even going seriously hard. You could easily drop like 50 points, even with a jumper that you just learning or whatever. You can still drop like 50 points, especially if you have the meter on. You know what I'm saying? I managed to grab 2 shooting badges and a half during that game. I got 2 full shooting badges and a half, and I probably could have gotten like 4 or 5 if I knew that game counted and I was actually going to get badge progress for that game. I would have went super hard. I would have tried to drop like 150 points if I knew that. But, you know, hey, man, what's the word? History is hindsight or something like that. Like, it was nothing I can do, you know. And also, there is a way for you to get 4 extra badge points. If you're on current gen, I have a link for that. If you're on next gen, then I'm sure you could just look up on YouTube how to get the 4 extra badges or whatever like that. I will include a link to the current gen version of my video on how to get the 4 extra badges. But make sure you complete those games so you can get the badges and stuff on your build, which is going to help you towards grinding more badges, because those badges will get all unlocked automatically, and you'll be able to put those badges that they give you on your build immediately, you know. Another really key tip that a lot of people don't know or don't really care about is endorsements. Endorsements is a really good way for grinding your build quickly. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to, you know, get them naturally while you're grinding your build. But the reason why I say endorsements is so important is because depending on how you renegotiate your endorsements, you could be getting chunks of VC. You know what I'm saying? And you get your endorsements like every other game, like every 2 to 3 games, you getting endorsement deals initially, and then they're giving you the endorsements for showing up to the events and stuff like that. You know, because of your level of play and plus the fans that you're gaining and stuff like that. But the number one tip is to always, always, always renegotiate your endorsements. Never take that first deal they give you. You can always get more VC than whatever they're offering. A trick that I like to do to guarantee a big check for every event is renegotiate when they offer you a deal, and then you can select the payment to be like 4,500 VC, and you bring your incentives down to 1. You can keep whatever the discount percentage. You don't even have to take the discount percentage down. What I learned is that you could even go up to 5,000 VC per event. Now I don't know if that was after I had got the initial endorsement, and then they gave me a second endorsement from that same company or whatever. But my tip is to renegotiate and then put the VC up to 5,000 per event, and then put the incentives down to 1. If they're giving you a discount for like shoes or clothes or something like that, just leave it to whatever it is. And if they tell you that they don't accept it, then bring down the discount percentage some. Leave the incentives at 1 and keep the VC price to 5,000. You'll be getting 5,000 VC per event, which it doesn't sound like much, but if you grind 1 or 2 games, you know, if you grind 3 to 4 games, and you're getting 2 events in between, that's 10,000 VC that you just made for doing absolutely nothing other than just grinding what you would normally already do a career game. Now you're making 5,000 per event. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to add up. Then you're going to be getting chunks. You're going to be getting attribute. Your attributes are going to be going up 3, 4 at a time, because you're going to be grinding games where you're going to be getting like 1,000 per game, and then you're going to be getting like 5,000 here, 5,000 there. So trust me when I tell you this tip for endorsement, it's the reason why I'm already like an 88 already. Because if I wasn't getting those endorsements and I wasn't getting as much, because initially I would just keep my price the same and just accept whatever they give me. So I was getting like, instead of getting 5,000 in VC per event, I was getting like 2,000, 3,000 VC. You know what I'm saying? Where now I've damn near doubled the VC that I'm getting, and I'm leveling up way quicker. You know what I'm saying? So trust me with that endorsements thing, you definitely want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, it's badges. You know what I'm saying? Now, I found the best methods for grinding out the badges and stuff like that. I'll link the video. The video's down below, but I have a method for shooting. I have a method for finishing and playmaking and defensive. I will link all the videos down below, but just to give a little refresher or whatever like that, you know, the fastest methods, you know, it's very simple. The best method is obviously just playing my career and stuff like that, but you also want to do your drills in between games. Like after every game you play that you don't simulate, you will unlock a practice, and in the practice you can do whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want, like as far as like the drills and stuff like that. You could do shooting drills, you could do finishing drills, playmaking drills, or defensive drills. Doesn't really matter which one you choose. Although I try to like knock out one, I try to focus one drill, or I try to focus one category at a time, or whichever category is closest to getting a badge. If I'm closer to getting a defensive badge than playmaking, then I'll focus that defensive category until I unlock that, and then whichever one is closest next, then I'll focus that or whatever like that. Now again, I also made a video here showing the best drills that you should use to that are easiest but also gives the most progress towards badges. I'll link that video down below as well too. But for the shooting badges, you kind of just want to put the game on rookie difficulty and just chuck. That's pretty much the method for the shooting badges, to be honest with you. And then for the finishing badges, you kind of just want to rim run. You know what I'm saying? Call for a screen or something like that, and then just rim run into the paint. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it for the finishing badge method. And same thing with playmaking, you know, just setting and calling for screens, running the pick and roll, and, you know, throwing up lobs and stuff like that is really good for the playmaking side of things. And then the defensive and rebounding badges is just going to be, you know, baiting the CPU into taking bad shots and getting contests. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you, as a whole, for your grinding your build, you are going to want to, like I said, keep your difficulty on rookie for shooting badges. I kept my difficulty on rookie until I had about 10 shooting badges, and then I moved up to semi-pro, and then I moved up to pro difficulty. I've played on all-star as well too, but I feel like pro is really the sweet spot because you're still getting 100% of the VC and the badge progress. You're not really missing out on anything. You're not like losing out. You're not getting like 80 or 70%. You're getting 100% of your VC and everything. So you might as well just play on pro, in my opinion. But when it comes to the playmaking, you most definitely want to play on Hall of Fame because that's just going to be the fastest method. Unless you don't have a lot of playmaking badges. If you don't have a lot of playmaking badges, then like I said, you can get away with playing on whatever difficulty. But if you have like 15 plus playmaking, 18 plus playmaking, definitely do that on Hall of Fame to knock that out. You'll be getting like 3, if you use my method, you'll be getting like 3 badges per game. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that, man. Hopefully this guy gave you some insight on some new methods and tricks for grinding your build. From 60, I said 60, what the hell? From 60 to 99. Like I said, if this video gets at least 40 likes, if you guys can get me to 40 likes on this video, I will start up a series on the channel where I grind a build from 60 overall to 99. I will upload an episode. I'll try to make the video not too crazy long. Just like really short videos, just showcasing what I'm doing or whatever like that. I think it would be a dope series to have on the channel, you know what I'm saying? As I grind along with you guys and you guys grind along with me, we be grinding out together, you know what I'm saying? Getting these builds to 99 and whatnot, man. So yeah, hopefully this guy helped y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whether you grinding from 60, whether you're grinding from 85, 75, 90, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all on the court together, you know what I'm saying? Trying to have fun, get these builds ready to, you know what I'm saying, take the courts and whatnot, man. So, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K23 content. See you fellas out on the court.